White's Farm Supply has some important dates this year. 80 years of serving farmers who keep this land sincere. From fields of green to harvest gold, through seasons tried and true, upstate New York has stood with us, and we stand strong with you. We're also celebrating a nation bold and free. 250 years of strength and liberty. Horse-drawn plows of yesterday to tractors rolling strong. Farming then and farming now, the legend carries on. Happy 80th birthday, White's Farm Supply, and happy 250th birthday, America. You all log on to whitesfarmsupply.com and let's celebrate.
Welcome to White's Farm Report, brought to you by Case IH, where you can rethink productivity, and by White's Farm Supply, serving the farming community since 1946. Welcome back. Well, if you are looking for the epitome of efficiency, look no further. I'm here with Dave Close on Dykeman and Sons Farm, and I tell you what, been watching this in operation, and it's efficient in a number of ways. One, it kind of limits the number of vehicles that you tie up, but two, you can kind of dial in that nutrition, which is really going to make a difference in the bottom line. Is that right, Dave?
Yes. Yep. And it also eliminates manpower out in the bunk because, well, over here we've got our defacer, which that's sitting.
Right.
Because one man can do it all.
And now we can get a little dialed in on our mix as well, because we can get exactly what we want from here, exactly from the next bunk, and our feed is going to be as close to what we can get it to be using this machine.
Yes.
Now, I've seen you've had a couple of different machines doing this. Now you're going to have two self-propelled units. Is that correct?
Correct.
How do you see that working out for you in regards to completing things on time and getting ahead of schedule?
Definitely is going to be faster feeding with two units. It is more efficient, more convenient because we don't have to deface anything. You can have unscheduled loads, and one man can come out, shave the bunk, load the truck, and he's gone feeding cows.
Now, I've been watching some of your operators this morning. You have some real rock stars here because they really know how to operate this efficiently and quickly, and it seems like they like it a whole lot better than jumping in and out of different vehicles.
In and out, yeah.
You know, just that time alone ties up quite a few minutes throughout the day. And, you know, with this machine here, especially wintertime as well, the fact that you don't have to get in and out, and if the elements are a little testy, you know, you're got to operate a little more comfortable, and certainly you're going to be a little more on your game.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yep, definitely. And the other thing that this definitely helps with is feed loss, more of the commodities, because everything is loaded in the commodity shed rather than bringing it outside into the air, which don't know what the measured savings is, but there has to be a savings.
Well, I noticed your bunks are pretty clean, and that's probably because you're not mixing around the bunks.
You're not moving with any feed. Everything is left in the bunks.
That is amazing. That is really exciting. Now, why did you decide to go with a Kuhn here on this unit?
Tried it, liked it.
Yeah.
Kept it.
So you've spent some time in the seat?
And myself, no.
Okay.
No, and that is the guy that does primarily all the feeding. He makes that call.
Okay, so he's the reason why he's so good at it is he's, in the seat most of the time. I know you have another operator as well. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, very exciting news that you have this going on, dialing in close to, you guys are looking towards that magical number of 7 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're getting close to it. On paper and in reality are kind of coming together, aren't they?
That's the magical number. The goal is 8.
Okay. Well, with this type of operation, you can really hit the numbers you're looking for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And it keeps everybody on their toes.
Yeah. Now, we have a nutritionist standing by. Who are we going to be talking to talk a little more about that and address nutritional concerns? Who will that be?
Mark Purnett.
Mark
from
Purnett.
Cargill.
Very good. Well, Dave, thank you so
Yes,
much
thank
for
you.
being on, sir.
Appreciate it.
At White's Farm Supply, we've learned when you love doing something, it stops being a chore. With our Ferris mowers and their patented front and rear suspension, they turn hard work into an easy ride, no matter how rough the terrain. Quality cut, less fatigue, more control. Feels like the grass can't grow fast enough. Feels like a Ferris from White's Farm Supply. Log on to whitesfarmsupply.com for details on the smooth riding mowers from Ferris.
I'm Marshall. I'm a pool project construction manager. I do all the plans and submit permits for all the pools we sell. We dig pools and lots of pools. When we excavate a pool, the operator has to get those holes perfectly graded out. The depths of those pools have to be perfect, and it takes a good excavator to do those jobs right. Pool building is precise. We get it down to the 1/2 inch or closer. We have to set the rebar correctly. We have to get those heights correct. Whatever is on that design that the sales team comes up with, and whatever is on those construction plans, we match within the 1/2 inch or closer. Even the plumbing runs on our plans have to go to certain places and be precise every time. You would rather have a more comfortable equipment to work with when you are outside all day, especially in the heat and when the dig involves rock and not soft soil. Operator comfort plays a big part, especially when that machine's jolting around all day long. We rely on Kubota KX 057 excavator to dig the pool location, the SVL 75 to unload the dirt from the dig site and clean and grade the surrounding area around the pool.
Bill Rogers here from White's Farm Supply in Franklin. Did you know that when you make a purchase from White's Farm Supply, that 85% of that money stays in the local economy? That means a vibrant economy, jobs, and economic stability for our communities. Unlike big boxes where only 15% of that money stays in the local economy, White's Farm Supply is immersed in the local area. We participate in community events, donate to local charities, and our taxes contribute to the funding of essential community services like schools, libraries, and infrastructure, all of which is strengthening our social fabric and makes us glad that we live in our small communities here in upstate New York. So ditch the big boxes and come on over to White's Farm Supply, where we've been serving the local communities since 1946.
White's Farm Supply.
Joining me right now is Mark Purnett from Cargill. And Mark, we chatted a little bit earlier, and I think you're as excited about this as I am, because now this farm really has a chance to dial in what they need. Is that correct?
Oh, it sure is. You know, the diet that we put in place on paper, balance on our computer, and then try to get to the cow, there's so many steps in between. If we can just minimize any mistakes, any mishaps, we get that much closer to where we want to be.
And as I was chatting with Dave earlier, I was telling him, his bunks are extremely clean, and that probably comes because they're not mixing right in front of the bunks.
Absolutely, right. There's no picking up with the payloader, bringing it from the bunk, dropping an overfilled bucket, going to the mixer. It's feed goes in the mixer, in the self-loader, gets mixed, goes to the next product. And these bunks are kind of spaced out, you know, the commodity bays, the bunks, when you get to the back of a bunk, a lot of running. It really saves a bunch of time on that.
And this farm here, you said you're very impressed. They do a lot of testing, and they're very concerned about those numbers, and they find whatever precautions they can take to make sure they target in on where they want to be.
Oh, for sure. And really drive to make the highest quality forages to maximize cow production efficiently, effectively, with cow health in mind.
Yeah, it seems just chatting with some of the guys here that that's really job one here is they want to dial in, make sure they're getting the proper feed, and you mentioned 7-8 pounds is their target, and they're going to be able to have that mixed as close to what you bring them on paper as possible.
Absolutely. And you know, you get a big rainstorm, you deface in front of the bunk. Well, now this defacer, the feed doesn't even hit the floor, so you don't have, the dry matters are more consistent. The variables are just taken out of it.
So it becomes efficient in a lot of ways. One, we're saving a couple of operators, a couple of 2 or 3 machines being used in the process. And 2, we're dialing in exactly to that recipe that we're looking for.
We are, and I think with people not running on the bunks, taking more time to load, now they can concentrate that time on being more accurate as they're loading.
And loading is just one function of that entire equation. In fact, you are so deep and exposed into this, you really go back to harvest. Are we doing things at harvest that might be affecting things today?
Oh, we really are. We really are. And one thing here, we sweep the roadways coming in, so we're not tracking in mud on the tires. And with having the self-loader, we're not dribbling feed to make more of that muck, you can sometimes have.
Right. And this is just one key step in that whole equation that's going to get us closer to where we want to be.
Oh, it sure is.
Now, a lot of people out there, our farmers' antenna went up wanting to learn more. What's the best way for them to learn more about you and the services that you offer?
My email is mark_Purnett@cargill.com.
And from there, you can see what they're doing and maybe where they want to go to and
Absolutely.
come up with a plan.
Yes, for sure.
Easy enough. Mark, thanks so much for being on.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
At White's Farm Supply, we know that every job demands control, no matter how rough the terrain. That's why Ferris features patented front and rear suspension, turning rough terrain into smooth motion. Less stress on your crew, less stress on your equipment, more lawns mowed. Feels like more money in your pocket. Feels like a Ferris from White's Farm Supply. Log on to whitesfarmsupply.com and learn more about suspension famous for taming lawns.
Welcome back. Well, no matter if it's your own backyard or if you're a professional landscaper and you're looking for the best, look no further than Ferris. I'm here with Michael, and Michael, I tell you what, it's made in New York State, made in America, and that's big because Ferris has their finger on quality control every step of the way, and that's really one of their keys to why they're so good. Is that right?
That is just one of the avenues where we're so good. We're got quality control coming out of the factory right here in Sherrill, New York.
And since it's produced locally, that's you've won the hearts of all New York Staters, but all of America as well. And a Ferris, is at the top of everybody's list. Especially the professionals want it. I probably want one for my own backyard as well, because that means they're going to last. There's a strong ROI, and it's going to be something that you can remove from that frustration equation. When I go out there to use it, I know it's going to work.
Absolutely. From commercial cutters to large property owners, a Ferris is the way to go, because you can mow all day, or you can work all day if you're not a professional lawn cutter.
Right?
Come home and mow and actually get off the mower and feel like you can walk around at the end of the day.
Walk upright, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, in addition to the many fine selections that you have here, you also have a wind machine that you offer. And so really you're going to be able to fix any problems or tackle any solution that needs a Ferris solution to it just by what you offer already.
Absolutely. We offer everything for lawn mowing, from residential grade all the way up to our full line diesel, including our walk behinds, which is right here, and behind us are the stand-ons. And then we go into turf equipment with spreader sprayers. And like you mentioned, that's an FB 3000 blower.
Well, I tell you what, Ferris has a solution for everything out there. Made in America, made in New York State by Americans. And at White's Farm Supply, we have 6 locations to serve you up and down upstate New York.
Absolutely.
Michael.
One of our Steelers.
Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, so behind me here is our new Optum 440. So this is really a brand new tractor for us. We've had the Optum line out for about 10 years, but really besides the cab, the rest of this tractor is brand new. So we've got 3 models, a 360, a 390, and a 440, and brand new styling, a newly designed engine, lots of new features inside this tractor. You really start with the styling, right? This tractor's got a new hood, new design, new look to it. It's got new steps, climb into the cab, really nice, gentle climb up into that cab, kind of walk-in entry into the cab. And then on the back side, if we go back there sometime, we'll look at it. We've got a new taillights that have that IH emblem in them. So those taillights really bring out the nostalgia in a lot of our customers. They see that and are really impressed with that. So yeah, if you look at these taillights up here, you see that IH logo that kind of calls to our heritage on there. So styling, right? All brand new. These 3 models, the 360, 390, the 440, delivers up to 435 horsepower with this, Cursor 9 engine. So it's a new 8.7 liter Cursor engine that we have in there that gives us that max kind of constant power all the time. So we got a lot of horsepower with this tractor. We've got a new front suspension, independent front axle suspension. So a dual wishbone suspension, really nice ride in the field, really nice ride out on the road, really good handling. And we kind of need that handling because this new transmission, CVT CVX drive transmission, that can go up to 37 miles an hour or 60 kph. So really outstanding road speed with this tractor. So it's a great roading tractor. So haulage applications, manure hauling, silage hauling, it's going to be really good. Hauling between fields and all your implements, it's going to be great for that too. You'll see this one set up with duals, and we've got it set on a 30-inch row type spacing. So a really good row crop tractor as well. So it'll pull a planter, it'll pull a high-speed disc, it'll pull your tillage equipment, and you can equip it with a front hitch and front PTO. So you can do triple cutter work. Talk to guys that are wanting to do snow removal work with it. So very versatile tractor, can do a lot of different applications. It's got a big hydraulic system on it. So standard 58 gallon minute pump, but we can put a twin flow pump on here that goes up to 95 gallons a minute. So we can run like a planter like we have hooked up here that needs a lot of hydraulic demand. Or if we want to run something that doesn't need quite as much hydraulics, we can run it now at a lower engine RPM and save some fuel. So that twin flow pump option gives us a lot of versatility in hydraulic implements as well. It's going to do a lot of different things. This tractor is going to be one that can really operate all year long.
Hi, I'm Rich Guzzi with Ferris Mowers. Just wanted to show everybody a little bit on our 10-year warranty on our suspension. Just came out with it this year. We have had very, very few problems with them, so we put a 10-year warranty on it. And that covers anything, shock absorbers, anything that has to do with the suspension for 10 years, parts and labor. Industry crazy, So conceptions were that, parts for these are expensive as far as if it ever wears out, on the suspension. So that's why we decided to put a 10-year warranty on it. So we don't have to worry about, and the customer don't have to worry about any problems for 10 years, parts and labor. This particular machine is our big 3300, 40 horsepower, 72-inch cut, all 7-gauge steel, greasable bearings. You know, we're at the farm show here, and a lot of farmers like grease guns, and greasable bearings on this machine, where a lot of them now are sealed bearings. And we've got our big 6200 over here. That's a 40 horsepower turbocharged Caterpillar diesel, 72-inch cut, full suspension. This is one of our claim to fame with the suspension on it. The nicest ride in the industry. People have tried copying it. Competitors have tried copying it. We have it patented, and it's an independent front suspension and rear suspension, just like a car. So if you've never been on a Ferris, you need to get your butt in the seat and try one of these out. It's the best riding machine in the industry. This is another product that we sell. It's the FB3000. It's the biggest, baddest blower out there. You got directional louvers on here that you can blow it out to the left or to the right, and a very maneuverable machine. It's a stand-on unit, and this thing will blow a pile of leaves this high. And we sell a lot of them to commercial guys for leaf cleanup, asphalt, paving companies and stuff like that. It's like I said, there aren't many companies that build a blower like this. Huge blower. And more guys are getting on the bandwagon, jumping on the machine to have a good ride. Because like I said, nobody else has a suspension like this in the industry.
Welcome back. Well, if you are looking for maybe the best tractor in the world, look no further than Yanmar. I am here with Matt Johnson in the Scotticoat store. And Matt, before we get started, I gotta tell you, this is my favorite store out of all 6 locations. You guys have it set up with old tractors, brand new tractors, all the parts anyone could ever want. And it's just real homey, isn't it?
It is. It's a great store. It's got a great history. It's an old dairy farm building that was renovated to make it look as nice as it does right now.
Yeah, and it's just a great place to visit. Bring your family and look at the antique tractors. If you want a brand new tractor, which we're talking about today, you might want to go home with a Yanmar. Because, Matt, you were showing me earlier, if you Google it, do your own research, the tractor with the least repairs, the tractor that sees the least warranty work, and the tractor that holds up the best is this guy right here, the Yanmar. And you can stack that up against any own. In fact, Matt, I think we should issue the Yanmar challenge.
Yep.
Look for yourself, do your research, go on Google, ChatGPT, or wherever. You'll find out that Yanmar outranks everyone, every tractor made in the world. And Matt, that's because they have an engine that just keeps going. This engine's in everything.
Yes.
And it just keeps going forever, is that right?
Yep, Yanmar sells their engines to many manufacturers throughout the world, ranging from I think John Deere's use their engines. Skag puts one of their engines in in some of their equipment. Ferris uses it in some of their zero turns. As large as a 650 horsepower yacht engine, which is one of their most famous engines. So yeah, they've been selling engines, diesel engines. They're world renowned, one of the #1 sellers.
And they're actually known for the least amount of warranty work because their machines hold up so long. But how long is that warranty good for, Matt?
So with a Yanmar tractor, you get a 10-year powertrain warranty.
Wow.
It's top of the industry by far. I think the second highest is 7 years. If you take your time and just Google what tractor manufacturer has the lowest rate of return on warranty, Yanmar will come up #1.
And I've actually done the research myself. We've got a number of implements that go on these, loaders, and you can have backhoes, post hole diggers. And if you check, you'll learn that Yanmar has the highest hydraulic flow as well, which is a big thing. Is that right?
It sure is, yeah. Everybody wants a decent hydraulic flow. That way nothing's bogging down or dying out on you. This particular model here is an SA425. It's a 24 horsepower diesel workhorse, 4-wheel drive. It's probably one of their best sellers. People that come in here, random people come in here for parts, and I'll ask them how they like their EMR. I've never ever got a negative answer. So it's a terrific tractor. You should definitely get one.
And I noticed you got a nice new sign out there that says Yanmar 10-year warranty, and people are stopping in just because they want to learn more about that 10-year warranty.
Absolutely. Yep, we had someone come in yesterday that was interested in getting some more information. We're more than happy to give you information when you come in here. We can actually, if you call the store, we can email it to you. So yeah, you can get information very quick here.
And you can buy these at the Scattercoat store.
Yes, you
from
can.
White's Farm Supply,
Yep.
and the Franklin store. And we have units in stock at both places, is that right?
Yes, we have quite a few units in stock right now, probably 20 tractors, a UTV, and they are priced out at pre-tariff.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
so we got some units here that will be pre-tariffed, and there's also some units with a 6% discount from Yanmar. On top of that, there's large instant rebates or 0% financing.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're looking for the best, and we're not really pushing air, do your own research, looking for the best tractor, and looking for the best warranty, and the least amount of returns for needing repair. Look no further than Yanmar right here at White's Farm Supply in Scattercoat and Franklin. Go to whitesfarmsupply.com. You'll be able to learn more and be able to talk to Matt here.
Yep.
And Matt, I tell you what, I'm impressed. You know this tractor inside and out.
I'm really proud to sell Yanmars. I think they're top of the line in their industry, so come on in. Bring your family. There's lots of toys to look at for the kids. And
There you go.
There's lots of equipment out on our yard that the kids will love to see.
And man, I like how you got it organized out there. And somebody spent a lot of time lining everything up. I mean, coming here is just a joy. And Matt, it's been a joy having
Thank you, Bill.
on as well. Thank you so
It's my pleasure.
much.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Thanks for joining us today for White's Farm Report. If you'd like more details on anything that you saw today, feel free to contact any one of our 6 convenient locations, and we look forward to seeing you right here next week for White's Farm Report.
White's Farm Supply has some important dates this year. 80 years of serving farmers who keep this land sincere. From fields of green to harvest gold, through seasons tried and true. Upstate New York has stood with us, and we stand strong with you. We're also celebrating a nation bold and free. 250 years of strength and liberty. Horse-drawn plows of yesterday to tractors rolling strong. Farming then and farming now, the legend carries on. Happy 80th birthday, White's Farm Supply, and happy 250th birthday, America. You all log on to whitesfarmsupply.com and let's celebrate.